was unable to attend the ceremony. There is widespread speculation that Ayumu is currently overseeing.
Test commencing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Commencing.
All personnel be advised. Now entering Nogari airspace.
Shade, this is Drake. The others are almost done, so hurry up. Meet me in the firing range to run diagnostics on your Ambrosia suit. Follow the waypoint on your radar. You can't miss it.
Current altitude, 35,000 feet.
There's a door on the right. Use the console to get in. Come on in. By the way, the intel you brought back last night helped us find Reisbeck. He's alive, and it looks like his cover is still intact. Anyway, you'll get more details in the briefing. First, let's get his diagnostics finished ASAP. We're gonna check that your Ambrosia suit interfaces correctly with standard Nogari weaponry. Pick up that Piranha pistol. So far, so good. Check your HUD's ammo counter. Fire from the hip and take out the targets. What's wrong? You deaf? I said fire from the hip. Crosshair comes next. What's wrong? You deaf? I said fire from the hip. Crosshair comes next. What's wrong? You deaf? I said fire from the hip. Crosshair comes next. What's wrong? You deaf? I said fire from the hip. Crosshair comes next. What's wrong? You deaf? I said fire from the hip. Crosshair comes next. Good. The ammo counter's updating correctly. Now, shoot the targets while aiming using your HUD's crosshair. crosshair looks calibrated. Now, pick up a weapon with add-ons so I can check if they registered correctly. Switch between weapons too, just to be sure. Your suit took some damage last night, so I want to make sure its ambrosia circuits don't break while you move around. Take cover by the counter in front of you. Now reach up and blind fire a few shots over the counter. Circuits are intact. Good. Pop up from cover and take out a few more targets using your crosshair. Good. Ambrosia's suit integrity seems solid. Wish I could say the same for yours, Merc. Now, pick up some Nagari grenades. They've got two modes, normal and adhesive. First, try normal mode on those targets. Mode. It'll stick to any surface, even enemy armor. Interface diagnostics. Go find Eve. She'll check your Ambrosia suit abilities. I'll mark a waypoint on your radar. Once you're done with Eve, get your ass to the briefing room. Don't keep everyone waiting.
Yes, we've got some problems with the Ambrosia conduit. There should be space to draw.
Hey Watson, try powering on the conduit now. I think I fixed it.
Squad's Charlie, Delta, and Foxtrot will be assigned to pod bays immediately and prepare for launch.
You passed your first test. I'm glad you haven't forgotten how to hack through standard Nagari security protocols. Oh, and you're late. We've got a lot to get through, so let's try not to dawdle, I need to check your suit's abilities, so make sure your Ambrosia is fully charged. There's a recharge unit nearby. Okay. Activate your shield. shockwave ability. It's calibrated to be harmless to allies, but deadly to anyone else. Good. Now use your shockwave to eliminate the holograms. Try to make sure they're all within the blast radius. Solid objects, making it very versatile in combat. You'll find plenty of ambrosia cells all over Nagari Island. Be careful though, it's their formula, so it's extremely pure and volatile. Your abilities are fully functional, so let's move on to the other integrated systems. Your HUD will tell you when and where a squad member has been incapacitated. If you get to them fast enough, you can jumpstart their vitals and get them back into the fight. Try this now. Good. But remember, if their life support fails before you revive them, they'll die. Next, we've integrated a quick order system, or QOS, into your suit. You can use it to issue quick orders to squad members and track your own orders. Quick orders will go to the nearest available squad member, and the type of order will always depend on what you're currently aiming at. First, try giving a quick move order while aiming at the highlighted location. If you issue the wrong order, remember that you can cancel. Do that now and we don't... Alright, now try a quick use order on the console. Great, now aim at the target and issue a quick attack order. Good. Now if one of your team is incapacitated, you can order another squad member to revive them. Aim at the injured squad member and issue a quick revive order. Let's get a move on. Issue a quick revive order. You can also use the QOS to issue and cancel orders for specific squad members. Try giving an order to Mass now. Finally! Well, it looks like all your Ambrosia suit systems are fully operational, so you're ready for combat. Good luck down there on Nagari Island. Bring Rosberg home and get that meteorite sample. We're all counting on you. Whatever Rosberg gives Echo Mercs as a reward, I hope it's enough to keep you focused. Now go join the others, so they'll start without you.
Alright, listen up, people. I know you're anxious, so let's not waste time. Last night's operation in the Bering Sea was a success. Thanks to Echo Squad, the Tarn Initiative is now close to taking out Nagari Corporation once and for all. As you now know, Dr. Reisbeck is alive on Nagari Island, located in the Sea of Okhotsk. His cover as a biofuel research specialist is intact, so he's safe for the moment. Once we re-established contact with him, he provided us with some crucial intel. Our suspicions were correct. Reisbeck has discovered traces of non-terrestrial pathogens in a meteorite that Nagari have had in their possession for over a decade. Pathogens which are identical to those found in the plagues which have ravaged every corner of the world in the last few years. But I don't have to tell you about the plagues. Most of us have lost loved ones because of them. If we can expose the link between Nogari's ambrosia formula and these outbreaks, then even they, with all their power and political influence, will not survive the fall. But there's a problem. Nogari's divine leader, Hikari Ayumu, has decided to use what's left of the meteorite to perfect their ambrosia formula. Reisbeck believes that the meteorite will be destroyed in the process. We need a sample of that meteorite, and soon. Otherwise, we'll have no proof that Nogari is responsible for the plagues. Now let's take a look at your objective. As we speak, Tarn's strike teams are engaging Nogari security forces with diversionary attacks, leaving Alpha and Echo free for covert insertion. Echo, your objective is to locate the meteorite, secure a sample of it, rescue Reisbeck, then rendezvous with Alpha for extraction. Alpha will escort Echo during their insertion, then stand by and cover the extraction zone. Once Echo is done, protect and escort the sample, Reisbeck, and Echo back to Tarn HQ. The sample has priority. Understood? Your pods are prepped and standing by, so go get strapped in and ready for launch. This is our chance, people. We won't get a better shot. If we're gonna take Nogari down, it's now or never. Let's finish this. Dismissed. I've read your dossier, Shade, so I know about your grudge against Nogari. Just make sure you use it to keep you focused. The last thing we need is a wild card in Echo. Now get going.
We have some new intel from Reisbeck. Patching him through now.
Echo Squad, Nogari has pushed the test schedule forward, and in doing so has moved the meteorite sample to subsection Epsilon. Once you're on the ground, your primary objective is still the meteorite sample. I can guide you to its new location remotely. After that, come for me, and we'll rendezvous with Alpha for extraction. I'm sending you my coordinates now. Remember, Echo, you're doing a great service to both the Tarn Initiative and to humanity. If we are successful, Nogari Corporation will be crippled once and for all, and their stranglehold on the world will be broken.
Affirmative, Reisbeck. Let's just hope you're right. ETA 2 minutes. Just be ready to keep Nogari security away from us. Echo out.
A little late for that, isn't it?
He needs us as much as we need him. If we don't get him out, it's only a matter of time until Nogari discover he's a spy. It's all or nothing. Alpha, it's showtime.
Copy that, Echo. We'll be on your wing until you touch down. Alpha out.
Echo? Come in, Echo. Do you read me? This is Reisbeck. Hold still and stay out of sight. There's a Nagari patrol up ahead. I'll divert them away from you. Okay, done. In just a few moments, they'll be out of your way.
Reisbeck, they knew we were here. What's going on?
I don't know. Something's wrong.
Doesn't matter now. Engaging!
Heads up!
Very lucky to be alive, Echo. It was Alpha that attacked you.
What gives, Razbek? Why would our own people attack us?
Immediately after I transmitted my coordinates to you, someone began jamming my signal. Then I detected a weapons lock on your pod coming from Alpha's dropship. There's no question, Stonewall. Alpha tried to kill you. And I believe they're now after me. Someone in the Tarn Initiative wants our cause to fail. If Alpha gets to me first, none of you will get what you came for. Besides, surely you'd like some retribution.
I won't say no to that.
Yeah. All right, Razbek, you made your point. We'll take out Alpha, then extract both you and the sample as planned. But first we need our weapons, and some ambrosia.
There's plenty where you're headed. But you must hurry. Alpha already has a head start. But everywhere that Alpha goes, Nogari troops are suddenly becoming unresponsive to my orders. They seem to be controlling them. But how? Alpha Squad's commander is a telepath, but she never had this kind of power.
All the more reason not to wait around. Come on, let's move.
Up ahead is the workers' entrance to Nogari's administration facility. You'll need to hack your way in.
Not that I like being shot down during a covert insertion. But at least this way, we actually get to fight. Instead of sneaking around in the shadows. Ah, no offense, Shade.
Nagari are making their way in behind you.
Enemy inbound!
Enemies ahead!
I've updated your waypoint. Enter the facility. Alpha is not far ahead.
All right, Echo. Let's do what we came here for. Move out.
Your sister is alive. For now. A Nagari scientist named Holden will lead you to her, if adequately persuaded. Once Echo has been successful, we'll give you his location. Until then, make sure you focus on the mission.